everybody, welcome on into another very exciting Warp Tuesday. You know, that's that wonderful day of the week where we can come in and just talk about whatever it is that we feel like talking about, Star Trek related or otherwise, whatever it is. And I thought that this Warp Tuesday, it might actually be pretty fun to talk about Star Trek Warp. Now, Star Trek Warp is, right now it's just a demo, but it is basically a collectible card game that you play on your computer, right? Similar to Hearthstone, and there were several others, but I would say Hearthstone is probably the one that's the most popular and definitely had the most I don't know, longevity over all of these things. And I don't know exactly what the current kind of market is and how that goes, but I, for one, am very excited for Star Trek Warp. And since we're kind of devoid of other Star Trek news at this point in time, right? I figured, why not jump in and do a little bit of, I wish we could do a little bit of deck building, right? And like a little bit of like theory crafting and that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, the current setup that we have is this, which is basically we're looking at, maybe I should come down here. Yes, I think that's better. You have 6 pre-built decks to choose from here. The Borg Queen being the last. I've spent some time playing each of them, and for the purposes of today's video, and for the purposes of my own enjoyment, we are going to be doing the Klingon deck, because I am currently reading IKS Gorkon, A Good Day to Die. So, continuing with that Klingon theme, we will just go ahead and play the IKS Bortus deck here. Commanded by Commander Worf, let's say. Okay? Get out of his way. There he is. I'll stay down here in the bottom, though, since I'm really piloting the deck here. So, let's look at what we have. We've got a decent opening hand, to be honest with you. We would have liked to see maybe like a turn 1 something we could have dropped. But honestly, I think in this Klingon deck there isn't a whole lot. So playing a battle bridge, which is a location, which is something new to this game here. So when a friendly character is created in a lane without a location, this location moves into it. So this is going to be a buff, basically. So we're going to play this, we'll just drop it right in the middle, and then wherever we play our Tigreth next turn, he's going to get that battle bridge and that subsequent buff, right? Alright, so we're just playing against the AI computer here. Malcolm Reed in the NX01 deck. He's got, he does have a turn 1 Uhura. Now, we don't want that Uhura hitting us, because with each hit, it's going to reveal a card from my hand and increase its cost by 1. Oh boy, a core would have been a great draw here. That would have saved me a lot of trouble. So our best bet, and our really only play here, is going to be to throw down our Tigreth, right? Tigreth is from Voyager Prophecy. Let's see. So here's the question. Do we throw him down block? I think we do. Because we don't want to take that breach, because our hand is already pretty heavy as it is. We don't have anything else to play. So if we got to sacrifice to Greth, he goes to Stovo Core, so be it. So be it, right? Oof. Alright. He drew good. He drew very well, okay? Reed drew very well. Alright. So here, let's talk about momentum. Alright, so you can cycle a card, as in Mr. Worf here, to gain momentum. And if you have momentum, you can get additional effects on your cards here, giving him evasive, giving him buff, giving him frenzy, as you can see. Now for us here, really the best play is going to be to throw down Amara way over here, get the battle bridge buff, and then next turn, just try to play on curve and drop that scene, right? Let's see. So he's got his Sulu. Oh, he's dropping a Neelix. You know, I'm a big Neelix fan, but in this case, Neelix, you need to get out of my way, right? Oh, and taking some damage to my Mara here, or to her attack, with that neural neutralizer, giving her a -2, -0. Alright, so here's the question, Do we just keep playing on curve? Or, I think we have to keep playing on curve. But, I think now is the time to do a little bit of cycle. So if we cycle Worf, it's going to give us not too much. If we cycle Grilka, I think we might just want to keep these cards in our hands for now. But here's what we do. She can only... Alright, let's see. We're going to take the 1 damage. We're going to drop a Sela right next to it. Okay? Cool. Now let's see what the AI comes up with here. Sela's a big play. She has Alpha Strike, as you can see. That's like first strike, I think, does magic. Basically, she will deal damage before the other characters damage. And, oh my. So Worf has a shield, which is strong. But Sela, with her 5 damage, can get through that. So let's take Worf out. That's an easy call. And again, look, the Alpha Strike comes in strong here. Now we got 5 mana left. We just dropped a Worf down. Should we bring Worf back up? Or do we do... Here we go. Okay, check this out. We're going to put a Grilka down. We're going to slow Sulu down. We're going to take Neelix out with the Agonizing. Boom. Now Sela, free and clear to strike next turn. Take a moment to point out the music of this level, or this deck, I guess. I like all the themes that they put forth here. Core is awesome. One of my favorite early drops in this, right? You really can, you can't go wrong with Core. I had a 3-core draw one time, and that was fantastic. But what does Core do for me now? I don't think he does enough. I think we want to stick with doing a Khan Noonien soon. And he's going to be huge. So we drop him here. Oh no, my rank is too low. Okay, so look, again, my momentum. We need momentum. So now, we cycle a Worf. We drop a Khan. Drop a Khan. And do we take out Sulu? Or do we take out Hugh? Sulu goes down. What? Oh, that's right. She only had 2 attacks. So we got, alright, that's fine. That's fine. We're doing great. Look at the size of the Khan. Khan is massive. Oh, boy. He's cycling. He's cycling over here. Sulu blasting my Grilka. Hugh's coming in hard, swinging in hard for 2. Okay, that's a pretty decent defender. He's got Ramda, a smaller known character from Picard. I gotta tell you, I don't know why she, as opposed to 80 other people, would be featured on these cards, but like we need someone from Picard. We gotta get Ramda in there. I don't know. But check this out. Oh, okay, so, wait, hold on. Slow down. Listen, you don't want to move too fast in these kind of games, right? We can swing big here, right? I think we do 4 to take him out. Photon Torpedo Ramda. And then we just go in big for 12. And we are leaving 2 mana hanging there, aren't we? So, we left Sulu. We took him out with him. And we had 5 mana left. We could drop. See, I don't think anything is much better than doing that. So let's go ahead and drop 4. Sulu's out of here. Photon torpedo. Round them out of here. Oh, read the cards. Okay, you gotta read the cards. Look, when she died, she could kill Khan, and she did kill Khan. Of course she killed Khan. Alright, anyway. Classic card game blunder. We are still in good shape here. We got a 4-2 and a 3-2 against his 2-3. We are big on... See, we're bigger on cards than him, and we can see 2 of his cards. So. He's dropping a Worf. So let's slow down and just take a second here. We can hit him for 7. Oh, we can actually... Come on, let's cycle up. Let's drop... Good Dr. Rebecca right there, right? Block Worf. He's swinging. Okay. It's a Klingon deck. We're just going to go hard. We're swinging in big. Okay. Now let's see what answer he has. Okay. Sending Worf over there. Oh, he's got a big Cybot. Okay, okay. That's actually a pretty decent play. Well, so again, this game also have what are called like turnaround cards, right? So I think with this turnaround card, it kind of turns the game right in our favor. What'd you say? Winner. Look at that. So we gain 50 experience here, 50. Whatever these are. Let's go back to the main menu. 50 credits. We already have 1,500 lithium. I got 300 latinum already. Check that out. And that was a very successful go with the IKS Vortus, right? I think we got time for one more, right? It's Warp Tuesday, so. Alright, let's go back here. Again, you have to read the cards. You got to read the cards. Don't be foolish and not read the cards. So, let's go back. Let's hope for some more early game. And let's focus on making the right turns, right? Let's do that. We don't got to go fast. There's no timer here. We can take it slow. We can view the cards. Would have loved to see a core. No core. He's got his Uhura. Yep. Easy call. You cannot let her come swinging in big. We drop an Agonizer right away. We have 2. We have 3. Again, I need to slow down because I probably could have cycled. I definitely could have cycled down there. Alright, let's cycle 1 Grilka and 1 Kimco. And look at this momentum we've got. We've got 2 momentum, alright? We're going to go in. Go big. Yeah, let's power surge Grilka. Get that Grilka right out there. Sulu, he's going to hit for 1. So if I throw Tegreth out there, for Tegreth, that's just bad news. So Sulu is he's a little bit of a trouble. You got to watch out for him. So anyway, the Enterprise does have some good early game cards. Oh, Dax. This is a fun card we've not seen yet today. Dax does, you discard a card for 2 energy and to make your opponent take 2 damage. And you can also cycle this card. It's a 2/4 for 3 energy. Alright, anyway, we are back at 3 mana. This is a beautiful turn for us. We can drop the impact. We go left or do we go right? I would say we go left, right? We stick to the left. Left lane. Sulu's out of it. Boom. Now we are going to start thinking about how to deal with Dax. And how do you deal with Dax? With Worf. Worf and Dax. You know, they go together. I already got 2 momentum. I don't see any reason to cycle anymore. That photon torpedo could be clutch here if I had a core next turn. For right now, though, I think we just got to go double to Greth, right? I think we go to Greth on either side, and we just swing like a bunch of angry Klingons. Go in there and swing hard. Alright, what do you got, Shran? Spock of the Shran. Coming in hard with Dax. Oh, let's see, we haven't looked at this one yet. This is, of course, to Pring. She has Agile, so she can go around blockers. And if she had been psyched, we'll shoot her. You done. The Crystal and Entity. Again, they're a big swing cards, and that was one right there. Every character without Agile, destroyed. But that's good, because Dax is gone, and the playing field is even. We could throw down... I think it's gotta be Worf. Worf can withstand her attack, and then gives us a couple of plays next time. We do that, swing in, see what we can do. So, anyway, this is Star Trek Warp, and I don't know, I think, why did I clap right in your guys' faces? Pow! And I think it has so much potential. Just, I want to open packs so bad. Please. Okay, here we go. Another big Chem Pack. Look at this. Look at Chem Pack coming in strong. Worf taking out the ring. We've got Rilka going in there. Do you guys remember this episode? It's such a good episode. We've got 3 mana left. I think we just give Rilka a phaser, right? So a phaser makes it so that she has a kind of a status effect where characters in front of her are stunned. She stuns them with her phaser, of course. Tuvok! I love Tuvok. One of my favorite Vulcans. There's 2 of my favorite Vulcans right here. But I'm afraid they don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. We do have Protocol 12, which gives the character Deadly, which means Tuvok, who just has... He buffs other Vulcans, basically. He's agile. So who do we send in? Gotta be him, because he's just accounting for 3 damage. These 2 will account for 4 damage altogether. And then we drop a Kira. Where do we drop that Kira, though? Left on Kira. Let's do it. Protocol 12 for Chemtech. Chemtech going in. Kira's going left. Worf on the attack. Look on Opera playing in the background. It's a beautiful thing. Now here we go. Is this the finale? Does the Shran have any last minute plays? T'Pol coming in big. We have a stealth character. Can we do this? Is this a thing? Yeah, we can. Yeah, get out of there, Eleanor. Ooh. Glorious victory in battle is mine. Leveling up, beautiful. Look at that. We are at level 8. Climbing our way up to, we're trying up to level 10 possibly. And look at that. Boom. 20 minutes. That's right where we like to have a beautiful Warp Tuesday, isn't it? So Warp Tuesday, again, that wonderful day of the week where we can do anything we want. And today we've decided to play Star Trek Warp. And in the spirit of the kind of Klingon reading season that we're in, we played the IKS Bortus deck. commanded by Commander Worf. And it was fun. 2 victories for the Bortus, more experience in the game, and a chance for you guys out there to kind of get a look at it and see what you think. And hopefully, we'll hear more about this soon. Again, I really, really, really want to do some theory crafting, some deck building, and I want to play against actual live people. That would be fantastic. So, looking forward to start more Star Trek Warp, but that will not always be the topic of Warp Tuesday, and you guys know that. We might come back to talk about any other Star Trek thing, like my collection of Star Trek hats. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You don't even know. You don't even know. All right. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. As always, my friends, live long and prosper. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.